You guys already screwed it up. I don't know who's at fault. I really don't care. It's Deidre. Hello, friends. It's been a while since I recorded anything. I haven't had the energy. So we're just going to have a little chill time here. I don't even know what we're going to read today. What should we read? Why don't we do some Make My Choice? That's fun. That's safe. Make My Choice. Should I try to date on dating apps or just go to the bar? I don't understand how one is better than the other. In all honesty, when you go to the bar, you're going to be finding a certain type of person. If you are serious, perhaps the better option is a dating app where you can actually read a profile, if one is provided, read a bio, and kind of know what someone is about before you speak to them. There is less chance that striking up a conversation will be assumed as a prerequisite to other activities. I would say a dating app, though I will also say dating apps. No, dating apps aren't designed to help you find a partner. If you're looking for a relationship, dating app is not really designed to get you off of it. It's designed to make money. So take that as you will and do as thou wilt. But if you're just looking for a little funny business, then either, I guess, works. I don't know. I'm a bit more cautious myself. I don't like the idea of going to a bar and meeting a stranger and knowing nothing about them and then revealing intimate parts of myself to that person. I don't know that person. I don't actually know that person. And it's kind of creepy. It really creeps me out how people are so willing to do such a thing. At least get to know the person a little bit first. But whatever. But yeah, if you want another option that's probably a lot better than these two things, it would be do the thing that you love and attract the people that like that. The person that you meet that's under the influence of alcohol is not going to be the person that you will encounter on a day-to-day unless they are alcoholics. And I used to be an alcoholic, so I understand. I know. A lot of times people bond over the alcohol and they don't even realize it. They're not bonding with each other, they're bonding with a good feeling while sharing drinks, and I don't like that. If it has to be one of the two, just let it be dating apps. This is relevant to my interests. Should I drop my science elective for an art class that I'm actually passionate about? So here's the deal. I'm currently enrolled in a science elective this semester that's technically useful for my program and could give me an edge academically, but I dread it. I'm not doing terrible, but I'm not enjoying any part of it either. At the same time, there's this digital art class that I've been dying to take, but it conflicts with the science course. If I switch, it won't hurt my major progress, but I'll lose the recommended advantage the science class gives for a possible scholarship. The art class fills up fast, so I need to decide within the next day or two. How old is this? 6 days old. It's basically the safe, smart choice versus the one I'm actually excited about. TLDR, should I stick with a boring but strategic science class or switch to a digital art class I actually enjoy? I would say switch. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of fun. It's not all about, academics. I mean, you said it's not going to hurt your major progress, so why not have some fun in between doing the major stuff? To me, that actually sounds like the healthier idea. Give yourself something to smile about. It's not all about slavery and being a complete drone like worker bee type shit. Have the art class. Exercise that other half of your brain that we so easily throw in the trash in favor of academics and boring stuff that makes money. Hey, you never know. The joy that you have for the art might actually end up propelling you forward into an art career. You never know. We throw that side of ourselves away way too easily. And I understand, because this is not a world that actually values or appreciate. I won't say that. It's harder to succeed when you go a creative route because creativity is all around to the point where people just take it for granted. And in some aspects of creative endeavors, your success is determined by popularity rather than your actual ability. But that doesn't mean that it has less value than academics and, work that requires left brain thought. Is that right? Left brain, the technical side. I think it's a great opportunity to find balance between the left brain and the right brain, and that is valuable. Don't throw it away. If you can take it, take it. Take the art class. Make my choice. Should I date someone who's way smarter than I am? When someone's IQ is higher than yours, it's undeniably clear even in conversations, is it? Let's avoid the self-esteem advice and further line of questioning TIA. What's TIA? Edit. He seems to pride... Where's the question? Oh, I guess that's it. Well, here's some details. I suspect he's confused on what he wants because he's so spoiled for choice. Otherwise, I'd say he'd be taken a long time ago. Girl, it's not usually that simple. As for why he's smarter, I can tell that his strategic thinking is better than mine. He processes information, grasps theories quickly, and ends up explaining things to me. I'm concerned about a power imbalance between us. Listen to that little voice, little girl, because that is the little voice that's trying to save you from a world of trouble. Second edit. I want to give it a try, but he's stopped replying. Second edit. I want to give it a try, but he stopped replying me for the last 3 days. Should I nudge him with one last message, or judging by his actions, it clearly shows he's not interested and I should drop it? Yeah, number one, I don't think he's interested. I think you are putting him on a pedestal a little bit, and that's a huge red flag. Whenever you meet someone and you're romantically interested in them and you find yourself putting yourself down compared to them, like that's not a good start. Don't do that. So what's the question? Make my choice. Should I date someone who's way smarter than I am? No. Don't date anyone right now. You should go to therapy. Because I highly doubt this is the first time that you've found a way to put yourself down compared to someone you're interested in. How do you feel about yourself? It sounds more like to me that you are struggling with your self-esteem. So don't date anyone. No, the answer is no, don't do it. Don't date anyone, actually, and go to therapy. That's my advice. Make my choice. Should I get laser hair removal? TLDR, should I get full body laser hair removal? 10 sessions for $1,200? Full body? You know how painful that's gonna be? I recently came across a deal in my area for 10 full body laser hair removal sessions for $1,200. That is very cheap. I have always wanted to do this as I have dark, thick hair and light skin. I had a few sessions done about 4 years ago but stopped because of COVID. I'm 2 years postpartum, so this would be a good time. Yeah. What a self-esteem boost. I would have to pay a third up front and the rest before the second and third sessions. Huh. What, really? It's 10 sessions. Anyway, let me get through this question. This is a good laser as well, not IPL. I'm conflicted because I did just book a trip to Hawaii in February and I'm paying about $150 a month for that. What do you do for a living? I got a really good deal on flights and I used my travel rewards for the hotel. I'm a single mom and this is my first ever vacation. Congrats. I would have considered doing the laser hair removal a couple of weeks ago, but I just got a raise for $5,000 a year, which works out to about $300 a month more after taxes. Should I book the laser hair removal? I don't know when I will find this deal again. I guess I would ask why. She has a reason. Her hair's dark and her skin is light. $1,200. I would say that's actually not bad for full body, but my concern is the pain. Even just getting smaller areas done over time, I'll be honest, it becomes a bit more intolerable. And I can't imagine doing my entire body in a session. If you can stomach the pain, go for it, because it is rewarding. It's so nice. And what a self-esteem boost for her after she has her child. Should I get the removal? I don't know, the price being so low, I kind of wonder where she's getting this done. Like, where is she located? It's very cheap. My only two concerns, the pain and the price. The price is kind of low. So go look at some of the work that they've done. Talk to some people who have had their hair removal done by this place and make sure that it is quality and not risk-taking behavior. If they both check out, then go for it. Really. Make my choice. You really had to come to Reddit to ask this? Should I order food? My boyfriend and I haven't eaten yet. I work at 3:30. Should I get food for us? TLDR, should I order food? What should I order? You work at 3:30. What time is it now? That's my question. Do you have time to get food? If you do have time to get food, then sure. If you're going to see him and still be able to get to work on time, absolutely. That would be a very nice thing for you to do. Next, make my choice. Long distance and college? Can't decide if I should go to college single or not. Me and my girlfriend, male 18, female 18, have been together for 11 months and are both going to different community colleges about an hour and a half apart, which is manageable. She's pretty, cheerleader blonde with the whole 9 yards. She's up in her college town with friends for the weekend, which I'm not too worried about. And she's going out tonight, which gives me a little anxiety because me and her have both had loyalty issues in the past. You mean you both cheated on each other? Should I just say screw this and hopefully find something different in college? Or should I just deal with the anxiety every time she goes out? TLDR, should I break up with my girlfriend because of college long distance? I would not recommend it. I don't recommend it. If you guys already destroyed the trust of your relationship, chances are you're not going to be able to do a long distance. I don't recommend long distance for anyone. And I don't like to generalize, but most people is probably not a good idea. Most people who are actually doing long distance right now probably shouldn't be doing it. I don't even think that should be an option outside of very specific cases. Very specific types of people that actually works for. I would say drop it because you guys already screwed it up. I don't know who's at fault. I really don't care. Sounds like both of them have exhausted each other's trust. So let it go. You're not going to live a good life. You're not even going to be able to. Can you be loyal? If you go to college without your girlfriend, you're worried about her, but what about you? Are you going to be loyal? Perhaps that's not something you want to worry about either. Edit, she just broke up with me, so who fucking cares? Make my choice. Should I buy the dress? So I went to the stores because I'm going on summer vacation soon, and I wanted to buy a cute dress for it or other summery clothes if I found some. Well, I found a very pretty dress, and it was on sale for now €30, and I love it because it's really flowy and pretty, but I feel like it looks a bit too fancy. I know people would probably wear it normally, but as I was trying it on, I felt like it's something I'd wear to a special occasion. So now I'm worried because I'd be scared to wear it out because I'd feel overdressed. But then it's mostly for vacation and I do want to look pretty there. It is kind of a special occasion. I usually buy stuff only when I know I'll wear it enough, but now I'm questioning it. TLDR, should I buy a dress for summer vacation which makes me feel slightly overdressed? I would say yes. The dress made you feel good. You liked it. You're going on a little adventure there, and you're well within your right to feel good during that adventure as well. It actually sounds like you are struggling with purchasing. You're struggling with buying something nice for yourself. I don't really think it has anything to do with feeling overdressed, personally. Because you said you know people would probably wear it normally, but as you put it on, you felt like it was too fancy for you. That's essentially what you said. But who cares what anyone else thinks? If it made you feel good and you like it, buy it and wear it. You deserve to feel beautiful on your vacation. Allow yourself to feel that. If you see it looking normal on other people, chances are other people will look at you wearing it and be like, oh, she wears that every day. They don't know that it's overdressed. Compared to what you usually wear, there's no way they can know that. Make my choice. Should I move and take a new job? TLDR, 36-year-old male. Considering moving in with my parents after suffering from an autoimmune disease and living alone after a divorce. Fair share of depressive thoughts. Otherwise relatively healthy. I'll go days without talking to anybody and sleep quite often. I want to get well, and I know it all starts with getting back to my roots, living at home. I've got a job offer to move back home with mom and dad. Should I stay where I'm at or move in with parents? I would say move in with your parents. Like, I know a lot of people probably wouldn't say that, but at 36 years old, you are so lucky to have your parents still. And you don't deserve to be alone. If I was your mother and I knew that you were suffering like that, I would say come home. I would not want my baby, I don't care how old you are, you will still be my baby. I would not want my baby out in the world, dealing with all this stuff and feeling alone. Like, that's what I'm here for. And if I was his mom's age, it's just like, that's what I'm still here for. That's what I want to be here for. Please take this offer and move in with your parents. You need it. Healing awaits. And even if it's not healing, at least you'll have support. Do it. Okay, hold on. My air conditioner is broken and it is so hot in this booth. I think you'll notice sometimes when I record longer videos that I start to get a little woozy. So this is why it's hot in here. This is triple thick audio blankets and it is hot as hell. And it's California and it's hot. So sorry if I get a little slimy. But yeah, wearing glasses feels like torture. And of course, I'm about to have a delicious cup of hot tea. As soon as I'm done recording this, sometimes I wish I could have tea while I'm reading, but I can't because it messes up the little hack that I've employed to make sure I don't get the strange lipstick line on the inside. If I drink hot tea, like that is toast. It's like it wasn't even there, and we're not going to do that. I don't want to do that. Let's find another post to read. I don't know. I kind of feel like Make My Choice is letting me down today. Make my choice. Should I delete the conversations between myself and my former situationship or keep them? They are like scrolls of text back and forth. We had such a vast and unique connection. We never ran out of things to talk about, but ultimately he didn't seem to want to commit. So I thought I had to just walk away. I'm having trouble with whether I should delete our message or keep them. A part of me feels like I'm still holding on to hope. Even if I just put it into a USB and then into a vault, forget the code and give that vault to a bank across the globe. As far as I'm concerned, I was just the placeholder for him. TLDR, treasured conversation thread with a guy I really liked, but feel both bad and good keeping them. Should I get rid of them or delete them? Yeah, I mean, look how much stress it's causing you already. Are you gonna go back and read this? And do what with it? Like, you go back and read it and like just fantasize about where it could have gone, but it didn't? Like, what's the point? You had the conversations, that's all they are. That's what they're for. Conversations are there to be had. And it sounds like you guys have had all the conversations that you're going to be having for the time being. So yes, delete them. Live your life. Like, you're going to meet so many more people in your life. Like, this isn't where it stops. And this isn't where it should stop. And I think that being willing to delete something like that allows you space to grow as a person, I think, in a healthy manner. I don't know why you're stuck on this guy. If you literally said you felt like you were just a placeholder for him. Is that value to you? Probably not. Delete it. Make my choice. TLDR, should I order fried chicken or burgers tonight? TLDR, should I order... Oh my god. Me and my friend are going to watch a game and drink till the sun comes up, and we're wondering what to order. One side of the group wants to order some MACCAS at McDonald's, and the other one wants to order fried chicken, local fried chicken joint. Why not just get both? It sounds like you got a lot of people with you. Why don't the people who want MACCAS order MACCAS, and the people who want fried chicken just order their fried chicken? Like, you guys don't have two cars? I'm assuming you have the means of getting there if there are options. Get both. Get both. I would get both. But if you really do have to choose one, I would say burgers. At least burgers gives you the opportunity to get some lettuce and cheese. Oh, but it's McDonald's. Okay, don't get McDonald's. Just go someplace else. You don't have to get MACCAS. That's not even food. It's just like plastic with flavor. It does not belong in the body. Okay, let's do one more because it is getting hot AF in my little booth. Make my choice. Should I go into credit card debt for a music festival? Aren't they all going into debt? That's what I've assumed. TLDR, should I increase my existing credit card debt to go to Lollapalooza in Chicago to see one of the headliners, or should I skip this experience for now and focus on beating my current debt? I, 25 female, really want to attend Lollapalooza in Chicago this year, especially because I really want to see one of the headliners. I left my cushy job last year and finances haven't been the best, but I've gotten by with part-time jobs. I'm in the process of paying off credit card debt. The amount is manageable, but still a substantial amount. I don't have any excess money to spend on this festival right now, but I really want to go and worry that I'm missing out on experiencing fun things in my 20s. But I do only really want to see maybe a handful of performers and would have to spend money on a plane ticket and, likely, accommodation for a night. Should I just do it and add to my existing debt that I'm paying off with my earnings from my retail job? Or should I do the financially smart thing and skip the festival? I guess it would depend on a lot of things. Like, have you done fun outings like this all year so far? Do you need a break? If you need and feel that you deserve a break, I don't know. Adding to debt is like, on one hand, it's like there's already so much. Will it really make a difference to add, a couple more hundred? But also, it is poor practice to pursue pleasure in things that you can't afford. That's a tough one. I'm kind of in the same dilemma. My favorite band is playing in September, and I can't afford a ticket yet again. I've missed, I think, 1 or 2 of their shows since the last time I saw them. And now they're coming back this year and I got no money. I've had to say no several times, but what I end up considering, it's Coheed, by the way. What I end up considering is they're getting older. They're older than I am. They're getting older. I'm getting older. We saw what happened to Ozzy. He had a great career and he had an opportunity to say goodbye before. We all knew that we wouldn't see him again on stage. Unfortunately, not all of our favorite bands have that opportunity. So yes, for me, sometimes it comes down to having an opportunity to see them perform live before anything like that, including for myself. So I don't know. I would say if you have the line of credit, okay, I won't say that. You know what? You're 25 years old. It's very responsible of you to be paying off your debt. If you feel that you can do it seamlessly and not cause any issues for the debt that you're already managing, then go for it. And that is all. Thank you so much for joining me on some Make My Choice reads. Thanks for hanging out with me. What were your thoughts on some of these stories? Make my choice. Should I go have a hot cup of tea despite the fact that I am sweaty AF?
Yeah!